Hi, this is Ravvy of Ravvy Plays Games. Today we're going to take a first look at Skystead Ranch, a farming sim creature collector from ToastieLabs. Let's jump right in.
Welcome to your new Skystead Ranch. It needs a little bit of work at the moment, but start by stretching your legs. You know what to do. Skystead Ranch is a top-down game, but you can still look around.
I don't have a 3-button mouse, so I had to hold my mouse wheel down in order to do the pan function.
Look, we need to get this place tidied up. Aim your crook and start bringing this sad rock back to life.
All of these activities involve holding down the right mouse button to aim and left-clicking to do the action. Now for me, with my hand issues, this can actually limit my playtime sessions in games. It would be cool if there was a setting to maybe allow a right mouse click to toggle aim on or off. Maybe that would help. It seems to take a little bit for the skill to fire each time, so you just have to be patient. This is where aim toggle would really come in handy for folks like me so that we're not having to hold down buttons for long periods of time while we try to fire off skills.
Wait, what's that over there?
Okay, now we're going to get to jump into our first creature collection. So let's see what that's like.
I bet this Skystead was filled with all kinds of them at one time. I'll be able to tell you more if you have a closer look. Hey, open me up. I've learned some things about our visit.
All right, we'll hit tab to open our journal and we'll read about this little snail.
I don't think it'll leave the Skystead outskirts unless we make things nicer for it. Don't worry,
Shelly.
I know just the thing.
We have a new quest to make the ground less than 90% cracked earth. So now we get to get into a little bit of terraforming or landscaping of our ranch to try to make this poor little guy happy.
Shelly.
I've noticed as I pick up the glowing shinies that appear, the counter in the upper left corner of my screen increases, but I'm not sure what that's for quite yet. We'll have to keep an eye out for that.
Don't forget to investigate Shelly to make sure our records are complete. The best way to cheer someone up is through their stomach. Or so I've heard. Talking books don't have much of an appetite. We're not going to find anything decent to eat around here. We're going to have to buy something. We just need something to get started, and we can grow the rest. Here's an idea. Let's build a sky pier, and hopefully we'll attract a traveling merchant.
All right, so now we're going to unlock having merchants visit us so that we can buy some food in our continued efforts to cheer up this little creature.
Don't ask me to do that again. Buy your upgrades next time. This tutorial hand-holding won't last forever, you know.
The mystery of the number in the upper left appears to be solved. It looks like that was the currency I used to pay the merchant for the berry and the crook upgrade that I just bought. Okay, let's go plant this berry with our new dig spell.
Now that's planted, we just need to wait for it to grow. While we're waiting, let me show you this cool thing over here. Alexa, turn the light back on, please. This billboard shows you all the stats and useful information about your Skystead. You can see here that you've transformed some of the earth to make our Shelly friend happy. It'll come in handy later on for more advanced Skylets. There isn't much else to show you here, but make sure to check it out later on. Let's fast forward a little bit. I never did like the dark. I wonder how a red berry bush is doing. Spoiler, it's fully grown now. Now we have a bush, it'll keep growing red berries. It won't usually grow that fast, but you get the idea.
Shelly.
Let's make our new Shelly friend feel welcome.
Okay, well, it turns out that Shelly would like even more food and a lot less cracked earth on our ranch in order to be happy here. So we're going to spend a few minutes taking care of that. The terraforming is done and we're ready to feed Shelly that third berry and find out if we have a happy little Skylet. I feed Shelly the berry and then aim and click on Shelly to interact.
You don't look so sad anymore, do you? Look at those vibrant colours of yours. I have been talking a lot. Why don't you decide which Skylet we'll try and find next?
I choose the Buttontail, it looks kind of like a bunny, and I get a new set of objectives.
Rabbits, they like carrots and grass, right?
As I go to put in the grass seed to make the Buttontail happy, I notice that I can only plant grass seeds where I have already changed it from cracked earth to regular earth, I guess. But it definitely won't plant grass seeds on the cracked earth. So there is some landscaping logic that we may need to learn in order to navigate all the different terraforming options. We'll just keep exploring that. I find the little bunny who of course would like even more grass. Back to work.
Buttontail. Buttontail.
Our little friend would like more grass, less cracked earth, some food, and some tall grass. Not too much to ask, I suppose. Apparently, the merchant went home for the night, so I guess I'll do what I can on the landscaping while I wait for them to return. I don't seem to require rest for myself so far.
Buttontail. Shelly.
Let's see if the merchant is back so that we can get some carrots and tall grass seeds.
Button.
Oops, I forgot that I have to pick things up after I buy them.
Shelly.
I also forgot that I need to dig a hole to plant my carrot seed. I believe dig was aim and E.
Shelly.
Oh, that did not go where I expected it to end up. I guess I have more than one carrot seed. Okay.
Buttontail. Buttontail. Buttontail.
I had credit for feeding 4 carrots already from the first 2. I guess I didn't need another round of carrot seeds. I shall have to remember to inspect after interacting with Skylets in the future, just to double check the progress. Live and learn. I'll just feed this carrot to another Buttontail. And since I didn't buy tall grass seeds before nightfall, I'll have to wait until the merchant returns. Daylight, the trader is back. Let's go get those tall grass seeds. Oh, Ravvy, you have to pick them up. Oops. The Buttontail wants 10% tall grass. I can see the current percentages over on that bulletin board. I like that. That's nice and handy. I'm not sure I want to have tall grass right in front of the bulletin board, actually. That might make it hard to see from too far away. I think I'll adjust that in just a little bit.
Button.
Let's mow the lawn in front of the bulletin board. That's better. I can't seem to get all of it. I sure could use the edge trimmer function on my magic staff. Let's check in with Buttontail. He is not quite happy with the grass yet. I'll cover up my old carrot seed holes. Let's see if that's enough.
Shelly.
Okay, I think I see a happy Buttontail. Yep, apparently my new 30% grass is a better 30% grass than it was just a moment ago. Maths can be tricky, my friends.
I have another thing to show you. Buy the build spell from the sky ship, and we can really start brightening this place up.
Okay, narrator, I shall buy the build spell. Alright, this will apparently let me start doing more than just grass and fruits and veg farming. Let's check it out.
Objects, and I'll show you how to place them.
Oh gosh, I purchased that fence in just the nick of time. Good night, Sky Shop. I'm trying to figure out how to turn it. Whoa, okay. Q and E cycles through some other things that can be built in the future, it looks like. Okay, I definitely need to sort out the finer points of placing fence.
There you go, that's it.
Not the ideal placement, but I'm sure that will come with time. I couldn't seem to connect it to the current fence, but I'm not sure if that's intended or it was just my bad aim at work.
Shelly. Shelly.
Okay, that bridge carried us over the river and to the end of the demo. There is more to play available in the demo, but for now let's just go over some of the highlights. I definitely like the concept of balancing the different types of terrain on the ranch, and I can see where advancing the game and trying to find out the right mix of everything to keep multiple types of Skylets happy might be where the challenge is to be found in this game. Overall, I've really enjoyed the vibe of the game. I'm always a fan of collecting creatures and unlocking each of the Skylets by creating their ideal environment. Sounds like the right mix of relaxing and challenging. The art style is simple, but it's cute, and I enjoy the personality that comes through the narration and the tutorial. That's pretty fun and quirky. I do plan to share my concerns about the controls with the developers because I think this is a game I could see myself relaxing for a few hours at a time in if the controls aren't too hard on my hands. I definitely plan to keep following the development of this game, and I look forward to playing it on release. The version I've played in this video is the Kickstarter demo, and the Kickstarter is running until November 2nd, 2023. There is a demo version available on Steam that you can play and check out. I'll have the link to the Steam store page in the description of the video. The development timeline for this game has it going into alpha and beta during 2024 and releasing in 2025. So if you're interested in the game, I would encourage you to join me in adding the game to your Steam wishlist. Thank you for spending time with me today taking this first look at Skystead Ranch. If you would like to see more of my first look videos of cozy games, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Bye for now from Ravvy of Ravvy Plays Games.